Alright, so got a little Hot Licks kit for the Ranger over here. Still got to figure out what exhaust style we want to go for. If we want it coming up the side, keep it out that way, or put a Y to send it out the back or the side, either way. First, we got to figure out the wire and stuff, so we're going to figure that out first. Ain't that right, Thomas?
Yeah. We're trying to figure out which wire runs both coil packs, because for this to work, you've got this switch right here, which when you press it down will cut ignition, dumping raw fuel through the exhaust and ignite the spark plugs. And when you press it down, it'll cut ignition here and here, and then it'll send that power from the power side to the module right there, making a spark plug run. But it's kind of a pain in the ass because there's all that in two different coils. So pretty much what I'm doing is I'm finding the power wire to each coils, which is going to be this red and green one, taking a male and a female connector and splicing it into both ends for both of these coils right here, so that if something messes up switch wise inside of the vehicle, I can reconnect them like this right here, and it's no more problem because I can put these back in. Now I'm just going to wire these back up, and then I'm going to go through the rest.
While he's doing that, I'm going to be working on changing up the exhaust. We're going to do a dual side exit. Well, it's a single to a dual, but instead of this, that way if the flames do work, we don't catch this on fire.
Alright, so what we have here is what's going to connect our wires. Christian's over there welding a little bit. So pretty much this wire right here, as you can see, we've got two female connectors. It's going to take it, go one on that side, then it's going to go one on the other side, and then it'll be able to run into one. So both of these output connectors is what we're going to call them. We're going to just say these are the outputs. The female ones right here, or the male ones, are going to be the outputs. It'll cut it, so pretty much it's going to run both these powers into one, which will run into the switch when I run it in. So I'm going to finish this right here, and I'll get back.
I've got to make it so this is the original thing to where it'll come out the side that we did the other day. Don't mind the welds. I'm not a good welder. It doesn't leak. That's the main thing. So I'm going to bring it out this. Yeah, that was him. I'm going to bring it out this way. I want it to shoot out the side, and it's going to come to dual exits, but pipe's too big. So I cut notches right here, and I'm going to bend it in some, and then I'm going to go underneath, mock it up a little bit, and measure exactly how much I need coming out, and then we're going to go from there. So, yeah. So my plan didn't work, but I got it filled in. They're not great. Like I said, I'm not a welder, but it holds. It's going to work. Just trust the process. He's in there getting everything wired up, and then we're going to mock up the exhaust, and I'm going to cut it to where it needs to be so it's not sticking out too far or not too far buried in. It's going to be about like right here, and then get it bolted up.
You do not have to have a crazy ass exhaust for it to shoot flames. Everybody asks me that. Because on the truck, you don't have to have a crazy ass exhaust. You just might want to get rid of your catalytic converters, and you can do it with a muffler. Well, I say get rid of the catalytic converters because it'll do it itself. If you don't get rid of them, they will delete themselves all over the highway.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got everything done, electrical wise. Done. Button is in over here. You've got this button right here. It works. He's tested it out with the spark plug. You've got that power wire right here running down under the dash, under here, over to the module down in the back, and then you've got those two other wires running up here to the ignition side of it. Now what he's doing is he's taking it and welding that nut on there for the spark plug, so that it'll screw in and screw out instead of welding a new nut on every time.
Alright guys, so it got pretty late and we were pretty whooped, but the exhaust turned out pretty good, shoots pretty good flames. We're going to add a resonator or a muffler to it somewhere in the mix, because it's a little loud, so it could definitely tone down a little bit. So we're going to do that, and we also have something else coming forward, so that video will be up next, so stay tuned. Thank y'all.